Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my comparison video between the PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 versions of GTA 5. On your left you can see the PlayStation 4 version, and on your right you can see the PlayStation 5 version, in case that wasn't obvious just yet. The PlayStation 5 version is being recorded on the performance ray tracing mode, which is the middle ground between getting the most amount of frames and the most amount of graphics. Obviously there's also two other modes as well, which is the fidelity mode, which is in 30 FPS, which means that I want to avoid that like a plague, and well, it will look maybe a little bit better, but from what I've seen on Twitter thus far, the differences seem to be rather small. Performance mode is obviously going to be doing its best to hit that 60 FPS target, but in general, I think that the performance ray tracing mode really is going to be the way to go if you want to see a fancy looking game as well as a fast looking game. Because 60 FPS really is the game changer here. It makes the game feel a lot nicer. Now, realistically speaking, I have to mention the PC version too. I've played the PC version extensively, though it's not in this comparison itself. I can tell you from personal experience that the game looks and feel more like a PC version of the game, which is kind of what they have said anyways, basically saying, hey, we're bringing the PC version to modern consoles. And that pretty much is what you are going to expect from these remasters and or expanded and enhanced or whatever the name of it at this point in time. Overall, I have to say that the game does look pretty good, and there are some improvements that are noticeable, especially if you come from old gen, that now is PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. I think you're definitely going to notice a difference. If you look on the PlayStation 4 version, definitely during some scenes, you can definitely tell the game is looking rather blurry. And on the PlayStation 5, everything is just a little bit sharper. But if that's worth the amount of money that you're going to be spending on the game, I don't entirely know. Obviously on PS5 GTA Online is completely free, so if that's something that is worth picking up and just simply downloading, then I'd say go and give it a try. Currently, at the time of recording, there's also a discount going on the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S versions of the game too, so if you want to get it a little bit cheaper and you want to check it out yourself, then you can go and do so. Obviously, there's no sponsorship or anything like that going on here. I'm just simply showing you the footage so you can make your informed decision whether or not you want to go and get the game. Other than that, I really have nothing else interesting to say about it. The footage really speaks for itself. Like I said, it's the PC version on console, and that is pretty much all you can expect. It plays nicer, it looks nicer, it looks a little bit sharper, and hopefully from a gameplay perspective, it will play a little bit nicer and load a little bit faster and all that stuff too. But with all that said and all that done, that was it for this one. Thank you so very much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed and found it useful. Subscribe for more PS5 coverage and or expanded and enhanced coverage of the game coming to you very soon. Make sure to stay to the end of the video for some explosive actions, because they actually have also updated the explosions and smoke parcels of the game, which is pretty nice. And yeah, that does mean that they weren't lying about the explosive action in the trailer. And if you really like what you see on our channel, please do consider becoming a member, like Chloe, Robert, Madman Dakota, and Shapeshift Gaming. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you all later.